Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Gregory Polanco, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He will lead this one off today.
Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's Gregory Polanco. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. J.B. Shuck is on deck. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Up next for the Buccos, J.B. Shuck. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. From the stretch, Happ is over to take a look, and he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Happ is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 4. The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Joe Musgrove gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Zed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To first. Bell picks it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hopped up.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Stepping in, Colin Moran, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Colin Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken but called a strike. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. Got him.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, number 27.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once.
Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. No problem here. 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup.
Shortstop.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Polanco is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Jose Quintana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And this one will be out of play off to the left. The set and the 2-2 hit in the air to shallow center. Polanco coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Elias Diaz. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Pops this one up. Zobrist is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. First delivery to him on the way. Softly on a line to third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down.
The batter, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike three. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he falls behind 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Zobrist makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another full count pitch on its way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Zobrist is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Javier Baez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
No strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding in once again, J.B. Shuck. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field, into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Into the box now, Colin Moran,
the third baseman,
as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up, a leap, and what a catch!
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
now batting, number 27.
Ready now, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman,
leading off the inning, Ian Happ, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Striding in, Jose Quintana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
So striding in, Jason Heyward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. This is on the ground over to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail 3-2. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
Diaz, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he popped him up. Baez into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Eric Gonzalez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Rizzo trying to get there, fouled away. Musgrove leads off first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And it's fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 3-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Grounded to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Delivery to him on the way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dealer? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. Lifted into center field. Polanco has a read on it. Looks it into his glove. And there's one gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. High and deep to center field. Back goes Polanco. And that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 32 now for the season. And it's now 5-3.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here now the 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Ian Happ.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Happ blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Ready for another shot now. J.B. Shuck. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
J.B. Shuck.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in, Josh Bell. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. His second home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Up next for the Pirates.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran.
Colin.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Corey Dickerson will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey.
Stepping into the box,
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Moran, base runner at first with 1 out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Buccos 4.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nick Williams
your
is going to come
attention,
off the bench as he'll be
Pinch hitting
asked to
for the
lead
Cubs.
off the bottom of inning number 6.
13, Nick Williams.
Brandon
Now,
Maurer
for the
enters
Pirates,
to do the pitching in the
number
bottom of the
38.
6th.
Brandon Maurer.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off and running is Hayward. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two, here it is. And he pops it up. Moran in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and hit in the air to left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. From the belt, the pitch, and a ball. 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 6 full. The Cubs are on top 6-4. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Digging in, Elias Diaz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone. Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Adam Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Eric Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains steady at 6-4. Edgar Santana gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Edgar Santana.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Shortstop, Javier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Ian Happ.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Underhanded flip. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're up 6-4. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 41, Steve Cishek.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Addison Russell.
He's set. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And it's fouled away. Slow grounder to first. Rizzo fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Coming to the plate now, J.B. Shuck. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Line drive to center field. Almora is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 6-4. Here's Addison Russell, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. Russell on at first. Nobody out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-2. This is on the ground over the first. Newman's got it. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch, and a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slow roller out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They still lead it 6-4. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Edwards is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Moran on second. Dickerson on at first with nobody out. Grounded back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they recover to put the tag on him for the out. How about that for a crazy play?
The batter, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Francisco Cervelli will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. In his career, Cervelli carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-4 the outcome today. The Chicago Cubs used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jose Quintana records the victory, his 13th of the year. Carl Edwards Jr. records the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.